I honor the American flag? Why I honor the American flag is a question I ask myself many times. Honoring our flag shows loyalty and honesty to our country. It shows that we honor those who gave up our lives trying to make our country free. From those who lost their lives during the American Revolution to the struggles during the Iraq War. I honor the American flag because my home stands here. The U.S. allows me to stay here with protection. I do my duty by honoring the flag and helping the community. We honor the flag because this country allows our family to have freedom of speech and religion. Have you ever thought what life would be like without the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, and the Declaration of Independence? Many costed their lives to make our country free. These men did what was wrong to make something right. I honor the flag because our country of what these men did. The men who designed and wrote the Declaration saved us from long-term suffering. Do you or did you go to school? Do you ever think who helped us get schools, hospitals, roads, and more? The people who fought in the American Revolution allowed us to be independent, allowing us to make our own choices. Them allowing us to make our own choices allowed us to write a Constitution, the Declaration. These documents allow us to collect taxes and build the budget for our country. This then led us to making schools, roads, and hospitals. These choices allow us to grow in population and have a better country. I honor the American flag because people gave up their lives to save our country from others. We have safe schools, safe homes, or at least a home to live in because soldiers fought for our independence. The soldiers who are fighting or have fought gave up their time to be with their families to protect us. I personally thank you soldiers for doing this for us. We honor those families who lost members due to people who do not care for anyone else. Thank you again for everything. There are many more reasons to honor the American flag. These are just a few reasons why I honor the American flag. Saying the Pledge of Allegiance is another way to honor the American flag. Most of us say it before school starts in the morning. We will always honor those who have lost family members or brothers and sisters in war. You're not saying the Pledge of Allegiance to say it. You are reciting it to show loyalty. Remember, for those who have not yet joined the military, you are not having bullets fly by your head, but have gotten to experience freedom from those who have. Quote, a true soldier does not fight because he hates what is in front of him, but because he loves what is behind him. Quoted Gilbert K. Charleston.
Hi, I'm Aaron Jones, and this is my essay on why I honor the American flag. We all live in America, we all stand for the flag, but have you ever thought about why you stand for the flag? Instead of just standing for the flag, shouldn't we dive deeper into why we stand for it? I stand for the flag today, not to please myself, but to honor those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for my freedom. In the American Revolutionary War, 43,800 Americans died so we could declare independence from Britain. They allowed us to have a democracy and a constitution. They're not the only soldiers that chose to sacrifice themselves for this country. In total, over 1.2 million American soldiers died for our freedom. There are still millions of soldiers fighting today, so we should honor them and the ones who previously died. In addition, I stand for the flag not to focus on what divides us, but on what unites us. The name American, which belongs to you in your national capacity, must always exalt the just pride of patriotism, more than any appellation derived from global discrimination. With slight shades of difference, you have the same religion, manners, habits, and political principles. George Washington, our first president, declared in his farewell address in 1796. I agree with this quote because it's saying that despite race, we have similarities. I stand for the flag not to pledge allegiance to a president, but to honor the reality that we have an elected president and not a lifetime king. By standing, we honor the fact that our country has had 45 presidents. Our flag reflects our system of government, divided by 50 states with stars on the flag, but united under a federal government. Our system of government gives us a voice in who we want to lead the country. Those are some of the reasons why us Americans stand for the flag.
Flanders, a former county on the North Sea, included parts of present-day Belgium, France, and the Netherlands. It has been the scene of repeated warfare from the time of the Crusades in the 12th century through the 100 Years' War in the 14th century, and from the Spanish Wars in the 1600s and 1700s to extraordinary battles during World War I.
In 1919, Dr. John McCrae wrote the stirring poem entitled In Flanders Fields. In 15 short lines, McCrae captures the courage, valor, awe, the stark reality of war.
The images he invokes of young people's lives, once so full of hope and beauty, vanquished by the ravages of warfare, are some of the most moving ever written. To this day, it continues to be an emotional salute to the young men and women who have given their lives in warfare protecting the lands, the people, and the dreams we cherish most.
From the battlefields of Gettysburg and Bull Run, Europe and the Pacific, Korea, Vietnam, the Persian Gulf, and all the battles before and after, we do our best to remember the sacrifice of others who protected our dreams and realities.
Lest we forget, and Flanders Fields will be there to remind us. We hope that this musical setting of these immortal words will move you to remember and be grateful.
In Flanders fields, the poppies blow, we swing the crosses grow unknown, that marks our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly. Scarce heard amid the guns below, we are the dead, short days ago. We lived till dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields, in Flanders fields, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take off your coat, roll with the fall, to you from bending hands we throw, and towards the old, still holding high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, for hope is won. In Flanders fields, in Flanders fields, we shall not sleep, for hope is won. In Flanders fields, in Flanders fields.
Hi, I'm Ishmael Thomas, and this is an essay of why I honor the American flag. There are many reasons why Americans honor the American flag, but I have certain reasons why. The main reason why I honor the American flag is for the soldiers who fought and died for our liberty. Other Americans have other reasons why they honor the American flag. These three topics are just some of many reasons why to honor the American flag. The main reason why I honor the American flag is for the soldiers who fought and died for our liberty. I feel like soldiers who fought and died for our liberty play a big role in the American flag. Over 1.1 million American soldiers died in all of the wars combined. These soldiers who leave their families and homes to protect their country should be respected and honored. Thus, American soldiers who fought and died in battle are represented by the American flag. My secondary reason why I honor the American flag is because the American flag represents liberty. Liberty is important because it allows us to be free. A good example of liberty is the First Amendment, in which it allows freedom of speech, religion, press, petition, and assembly. Liberty is also responsible for allowing us to have rights. Overall, liberty is also represented in the American flag. Other Americans have other reasons why they honor the American flag. One reason why is to honor the fact that the president is not an eternal king. Another reason why is because they honor the fact that being an American unites them. The last reason why is to set an example for the next generation. In conclusion, many people have their own reasons why they honor the American flag. Finally, the three topics that I discussed are things I felt that were important. American soldiers are a big part of the American flag, and that is one reason why I honor the flag. Liberty also plays a big part in the flag, and honoring the fact that you have the privilege to be free is great. Americans have their own reasons why they honor the flag, and many of them are great. These are great reasons why honoring the flag is a big deal.
Hi, I'm Joshua Taylor, and I'm from Canada, and I am going to tell you why I honor the American flag. This essay will explain why people honor the American flag. People honor the flag because it shows loyalty to America. Some people don't stand for the flag because they don't understand. This essay will explain so you won't be one of those people. This is the first paragraph about why people honor the American flag. Lots of people stand for the flag because it shows respect to people who have fought in different wars. On Veterans Day, people have a special day to celebrate the veterans who survived in the war. I think it is important to stand for the flag because it shows respect to veterans. In these days, there are a lot of things that put people down and separate people. The flag is one thing that can bring us together. In America, we have had lots of acts of terrorism. One thing is the pipe bombs. One person sent these bombs to the president and other important people. Another thing is school shootings. These have happened all over the states and have had major casualties. The flag is one thing that can bring us together in these hard times. The flag is a symbol of this nation. The definition of symbol is a mark or character used as a conventional representation of an object or thing. The flag is the symbol of America. Think of something that you love. Does it have a symbol? If so, you would want to respect it. That goes same for the flag. The place that we live in has a symbol and we should respect it. Over this entire essay, I have given you some reasons that we should respect the American flag. After reading this, I hope that you now understand why you should honor the American flag.
Gideon Luft, and I'm going to read my essay on the American flag. Why I honor the American flag. I honor the American flag every day. This tells why we pledge allegiance to it. There are 5 reasons why we pledge allegiance to the flag. These 5 reasons should inform the reader of this essay of many ways and reasons to honor the flag. These 5 reasons will also be artistic and creative. First, we pledge allegiance to the flag to honor those who died for our freedom. The people who died in those nasty wars are now known as veterans who died in combat. There are more than 1.2 million known veterans who died in combat. There are millions of veterans who fought in wars but didn't die, though their lives were still on the line. If I were a veteran who died in those wars, my family would miss me very much, and I would never get to find out what my future would be. Next, we pledge allegiance to the flag to honor the fact that we get to elect our leaders instead of dealing with lifelong kings or tyrants. I'll bet a lot of children want to be the president when they grow up. Of course, I don't think it's a lot of fun being the president. However, some people want that job anyway, and they can be elected. Anyway, the point is, I'm glad we aren't ruled over by a king anymore. Then, there's what unites all of us together. We're all united because we're all American. We may live in separate states, but the states are united too. That's the very reason this country is called the United States of America. That's what makes us all Americans, and I'm proud to be one. I feel that pride when we say the Pledge of Allegiance every day at school. Next, we salute the principle of justice. The flag colors signify justice. Red signifies hardiness and valor. Blue signifies justice, and white signifies innocence. I think justice is the right to be a police officer. I'm thankful for all the police officers in the world. Finally, we pledge allegiance to the flag, setting an example for our children and grandchildren, just like we learned the importance of the flag from our parents and grandparents. We have the duty to share that knowledge with the next generation. Our children have to know about the flag. The white in the flag signifies the innocence of our children. The young ones of this world must be educated about our flag. People honor the flag in many ways and reasons. The flag represents our veterans who sacrificed their lives for our freedom. We say the Pledge of Allegiance to show our appreciation for the right to elect our leaders instead of having to live in tyranny. We also celebrate the flag as a symbol of the unity of the people in our country, and also celebrate the peace we live in, provided by the police and other law enforcement in America. Most importantly, we do this to set an example for our children of the next generation.
My name is Nathan Todd, proud son of Duralis Todd, and I would like to thank my dad for his service in the United States Air Force for 20 years. My dad has made many sacrifices for my family and I, such as not being able to be home all the time. And my family and I have been to many different places in the U.S., such as Hawaii, North Carolina, and California. He is currently serving in Germany, and I pray for his safe return home. And I'd like to thank my dad for his service, and Happy Veterans Day.
Oh, beautiful for heroes true in liberating strife, who more than self their country love, and mercy more than life. America, oh America, may God thy gold revive. till all success be nobleness and every aim divine. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber ways of grain, for purple mountain majesty above the fruited plain. America, oh America, God shed His grace on thee, yeah, and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.